Thank you for joining a session for presentation today. And my name is Asad Bangash, and I'm today working in Flood and Associate as a team leader, and I'm presenting environmentally sustainable work practices with e-waste. What is the policy of organization? We have the organization recognize the importance of protecting the environment and will minimize the environmental impact of work practices. Environmentally, work practices are tools which reduce harm on the environment and reduce wastage of resources. Procedure. General guidelines for sustainable environmental work practices. All employees can help protect the environmental or by following the guideline below. Reduce use good which stop waste being generated. Reduce waste by choosing a product and have minimal packaging and can be used productively and then recycle. Reuse container packaging or waste product wherever possible. Recycle waste material into reusable product wherever possible. For waste that can't be avoided, reuse or recycle. Treat the waste to make less harmful to reduce volume of the harmful component. Dispose of the waste safety. Strategy to the impact implement by the manager and supervisor. Consider sustainability issue when making planning and managing decisions. Promote and encourage environmental awareness to ensure employees are aware of their environmental responsibility. Aim to continually improve environmental performance by identifying and addressing of environment risk. Make resource available to implement environmental risk management procedure. We have introduced employee responsibility form as well. Identify and manage risk, environmental risk, and associate with a work activity to minimize their impact on the environment. We need to use this employee feedback form for suggestion forward as well. And managing safety risk. Employee be aware of workplace health and safety policy and ensure procedure are followed. Notify the workplace health and safety officer of specific risk or hazard by completing an employee feedback form. A safety risk assessment must be undertaken by the workplace and safety officer at least once a year using a workplace safety checklist. Environmental purchasing guidelines. Become informed about the environmental impact of product purchase. Search for environmentally friendly product. Choose product with less packaging. Choose product with the recycle or reusable packaging. Reuse plastic bag and all type of container. If possible, buy a quality good that will last. Buy a recycled good which have already saved resources and raw material and help reduce the overall quantity of waste. Paper wastages. Buy the used recycled paper where possible. Make double-sided copies when printing and photocopying where possible. Use the blank side of used paper for notepad before recycle. Reuse envelope for internal mail. We have a four type of disposable of waste. One paper, second aluminum, third glasses, number four is steel. Follow the guidelines for the disposable of the material and while we minimize the impact on environment. We have energy. Use the strategy to minimize the energy wastage. Maintain air condition at constant temperature 23 to 24. Close blind or curtains to minimize the heat buildup. Maintain only security lighting after business hours, switch off equipment overnight wherever possible. Repair malfunction utility, example, leaking tap as soon as possible. What is e-waste? E-waste, electronic waste. Electronic waste may be defined as a discarded computer, office, electronic equipment, entertainment devices. electronic mobile phones, television sets, and refrigerator. The definition includes used electronic which are designated for reuse, resale, selling, recycle, or disposable. Minimize the e-waste. There are strategies that an organization can take to ensure that e-waste is minimized. Reuse. This is the practice of assigning different using to items that have ceased being used for these originally intended purpose. A good example is a laptop that is not in use and can be turned into a presentation laptop used in all meetings. Defining e-waste. Electronic waste or e-waste is a term used to refer to electronics that are no longer in use and therefore disposed or set aside. Advancement in technology brings with it a lot of advantage, but it also leads to a lot of waste in form of outdated electronic, which these when these are improperly disposed of, they lead environmental pollution. Environmental impact of electronic waste. One study of environmental effect in Gong, China found the following: airborne dioxide, one type found at 100 times level previously measured. Level of carcinogens in duck ponds and rice paddies exceed international standard for agriculture area, and sodium, copper, nickel, and lead level and rice paddies were above international standard. Heavy metal found in road dust or lead over 300 times that of a control village road dust, and copper over 100 times. Conclusion: e-waste is going to create a lot if problem in future. E-waste management is most important. Proper management is necessary to minimize ill effect on human beings and nature. Questions? Any question, guys?
Uh, yep.
Hassan?
Yep. Yep. Overall, the presentation is good. So my question is, what about the electronic devices like mobile phone or different like the PCs? What about them?
Okay. Electronic manufacturer and retail offer several options to donate or recycle electronic, including cell phone, computer, television, and make sure you can check it on the recycle facility for the best way to recycle electronics. Yeah. Junaid, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have a question.
Yeah.
So, and my question is like, what happened when we put everything into one recycling bin?
Yeah, it's a good question. Back in the days, you might recall having to sort out glass, plastic, paper, and aluminum into different bins and pick up. That's no longer necessary to many towns and cities across the US. Single stream recycle SSR is the result of new technology that sort recyclable all at one facility using a magnetic, elect- electric current, and even lasers.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Have a good day.